2019 Toyota Corolla 2.0. I'm doing the air filter, cabin filter, and the wiper blades. This is a hatchback Corolla. It's a SE Sports Edition. I think that's what that means. It's a hatchback 2.0 2019. So let's get started. So first, get to the air box right here. Pop your hood. You're gonna come here and push these clips off. These are like little spring tension clips. All you do is you just hit them with your finger to push them off. Now it has some tabs on this side, and we're going to lift the front of this up and then gently pull it forward, and then those tabs should come right out. It shouldn't even really be hard. You want to lift this up just enough so you could reach in there with your other arm and get that air filter out. Over time, that little rubber boot that this air box is attached to is going to get super stiff and brittle, and they're going to break, so be careful. Here's my air filter. This is a Toyota air filter. I'm going to put a link to this in the description in the comments. I recommend going Toyota if you can. They're about the same price as like an aftermarket air filter, unless you get like a super cheap air filter. This just goes in like that. Just make sure it falls into place, and pretty simple. And then when you put this back on, you want to get your tabs in first. So kind of like lift it up and push it backwards to get those tabs in, and then you could lay the front of it down, and then we'll push these clips on right here like that. Alright, now that air filter's done, now let's move to the cabin filter. So you want to come over here. The cabin filter is located behind the glove box. Open this, and then we're going to take this little plunger part off right here. All you do is take your finger, just kind of slide that off. It could be kind of stubborn. Anyways, and then you want to squeeze the glove box on the sides, so these little tabs right here will go in enough to where you can lower this down. Once you get that down, we're going to come over here. This is the access door. Notice it has an arrow pointing up that says up on it. You're going to squeeze the tabs onto the right here, and then just pull it forward, and then pull it straight out from the other side. This little tray, we're going to pull this tray out. Notice it says up with an arrow. Alright, now I'm going to pull this out and get this old cabin filter out. Now our new cabin filter, this is where it says up. So if your filter has an arrow that points up and it says up, then put it in with the arrow pointing up. This new one I got, here it is. It just says airflow with the arrow pointing down. So if you have that, then put this in with the airflow stick or arrow pointing down, because the way the airflow is, it goes down. This blower sucks air down, and then so that's what you want to do. It's kind of confusing, but I promise. So if it says up like this, put it in with the arrow pointing up. But if it has an arrow pointing down and it says airflow, then put it in with the arrow pointing down. It's confusing, but that's just the way it is. Alright, we'll get this in best you can. This is a customer provided one, that's why it's all scrunched up probably. Get this tray pushed in. This tray should just go in, but if it's like giving you problems when you put this access door on, then take the tray out, put it back in, take it out, put it back in until it goes in good. These little spike parts go on the bottom. Put the left side in first. They should just go in no problem, the little tabs. And then you should just be able to slide it over like this. Just push it in. Try not to be impatient with this, because if you break the tabs or the access door, then it's going to be annoying to go buy a new one. You could just push that up like that, and then we'll put this little plunger guy back on. This plunger guy is just responsible for making it open slow whenever you open it. Okay, now that's done. Cabin filter is done. It should open and shut fine. If not, then double check, see if the hinges came off or like something's not lined up right. And then that's it. Now let's move to the wipers. We'll start with the rear wiper. What you want to do is you want to take this, pull this backwards, wiggle and pull it backwards. This should just go back a little bit, and then that'll give you enough room to pull this up. And then basically what you want to do is just kind of grab it from the bottom, the wiper blade that is, and then just kind of pull it out of this little hole right there. Here's my part number for the new wiper blade. This is a Toyota blade. That little peg part in the middle, you want to just kind of slide it into the hole like this, and then swing the bottom around, and it should lock it in place. So you want to put that in. Sometimes it could be kind of like stubborn and try to fight you, but you want to swing it in the bottom like that, and it should lock, and then you could just lower it down, and then you'll push this guy shut like that. Now the front wipers, what you want to do is there's a little lock in the front. Just pop this up like that, Have that up. Now we're going to lift this up, and sometimes you could just slide this straight down, but most of these wiper blades have a little lock button they have to push to unlock it. It's under here, and with one hand you're going to push the lock button, with the other hand you're going to pull the wiper blade straight down like that. So there's the lock button. You could barely see it, but you're going to squeeze that, and then while you're squeezing that with your other hand you're going to pull this down, and then it should come off. That's how it goes. There's that little locking tab right there. That's what you push. When you push that, it should be able to make it so the wiper will be able to be removed. They could be stubborn. Here's my driver's side. It's at 28. Put links to this stuff in the comments and the description, so check for that. I'm going to lift this lock up right here. We'll slide this over. Put the hook inside the hole right there, and then you'll shift this upwards so the hook sinks down and locks in. And that's how you do your wipers.
About this new soap I've been using by a new company called Quantum Soap. It's a men's soap company. They make multiple different bars of soap with their own ingredients and fragrance. They even have a dark matter bar, which is more grittier. If you're a mechanic, you have a lot of dirt and oil in your skin a lot. You can reach them at quantumsoapco.com. Free shipping on orders over $50. These soaps are made in the US with all natural ingredients by hand. No synthetic this, synthetic that. They've been great. They've hooked us up with a Guillermo Auto promo code. So if you head over to the website, type in Guillermo Auto in the checkout, you'll get 10% off. Again, these guys are on Facebook, Instagram. Check them out. Check the links below. Thanks for watching.
You're pretty good.